Bitcoin, after its breakdown, saw a very strong bounce. I'm just starting here on the daily, and let's bring in the Confluence Model Clouds. I know it makes the chart busier, but they give us a good sense of where we are just within the narrative. And we broke this RSI downtrend to the upside. Looks like we are turning around there. We have our Confluence Model center band coming in overhead. We'll probably intersect that, somewhere around 95. But right now we're getting to a point of decision because we have this downtrending resistance and we have this little overhead resistance that I thought was giving us an ascending triangle or maybe some kind of ugly inverse head and shoulders, but we'll look at that on the 4 hour in a second. So we're just getting into resistance, but we had a very strong reversal day. So let's look at that on the 4 hour. And if we're looking at this on the 4 hour, right as we're getting into overhead resistance, we are into the Confluence Model center band, but it is coming in at a steeper clip. So whenever this Confluence Model comes down at a steeper clip, it's a little harder to break through. We're attempting to do that right now. And we have this overhead resistance, which would give us right now our third time retest of this. If I was a betting man, and sometimes I like to bet, I would say we are most likely going to get a rejection here at this just under 93K. And then we would come back down, and I would hope that this line that has plagued us that I want to hold above at that 89,000, if we pull back that far, that would give us support. And then we would attempt a fourth time breakout, and we would be in a much better position there overall. With how these Confluence Model bands would then be in more of a neutral position to then allow us to perhaps try to get back into an uptrend. So let's see what tomorrow brings. This was a really strong reversal off these lows. We kind of have deviated from this trend line twice, which I don't love in terms of the overall strength of the structure, but that was a very encouraging sign to see that V-shaped recovery for Bitcoin.